Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm your host Punisher. In today's video we're going to be reviewing the E-100 and I want to go over some of the statistics of the vehicle. I want to go through that, get into some gameplay, and showcase the capabilities of the vehicle. Now starting off we have 1,664 hit points. The main armor is going to be 196 on the front of the turret, on the side is going to be 138, and on the rear 107. On the hull we have 163 on the front, 102 on the sides, and 82 on the rear. The chance of fire is 12%. The viewing range is 265.3. Concealment is going to be about average for a heavy tank. Damage per minute is 1,756 with a reload of 13.67. Average penetration is 184 for the armor piercing. For the high explosive anti-tank, 237, and 81 for high explosive, which keep in mind, this is good. I'm not gonna lie, that's good for a tier 7. That is like really good. For most of your tier 10 heavies, it's a lot less than this, so that's good. Armor piercing is 400 alpha, 340 for high explosive anti-tank, and high explosive it is 500. Aim time is 4.8. Dispersion at 100 meters is 3.51. Is not super flexible. It's got 16 degrees up and 6 degrees down on the gun. Forward speed is 32, reverse speed is 13. Average speed is going to be 23. Power to weight is 11.5, so not the best. Kind of slow in that aspect. The weight is going to be 100. Almost the weight is important to keep in mind. It's almost 110 tons. So in like your fun modes like gravity and the different gravity modes, it's going to be a lot of fun to ram people. So that just keep that in mind. This vehicle is a lot of fun to play in those modes. Turret turn rate is going to be 29.2 or 0.98. Hull turn rate is going to be 27, so not the best. Keep that in mind. Very slow on turning around. Road is going to be 109, 73 on ground, 55 in water. There was something I did want to mention with the vehicle is, okay, so your turret is very solid, your upper plate's solid, your lower plate's weak, as most of the tanks. But if you angle your turret, especially against tier 8s, you're going to have to angle it a little bit and wiggle it in order to block some of the tier 8s from getting through on you. But one thing I did want to point out that I didn't realize until now is your high explosive. You have pretty good pin with high explosive, which is impressive. And I am running calibrated shells. I always recommend to run calibrated shells, especially after the update. So overall, not a bad vehicle. As you guys know, it's the E-100 down at tier 10, or from tier 10 down to tier 7. So I wanted to get into some gameplay and show the capabilities of the vehicle and see what we can do in battle. The one thing I did forget to mention that I wanted to mention is the gun can be very derpy, like pretty bad. So I always recommend to stop and aim in. I mean, you can shoot on the move if you're just wanting to try to make it count, but most of the time you're going to miss your shot, so it can be frustrating. So I would recommend to slow down and aim in. So up against this we do have tier 8s. I was hoping for some tier 7s, but we'll just work with what we got. AMX M449, the VZ166, the SMB 66, or CC 64, the SU 130PM, the Skoda T27, and the Smasher, and the Panther. Not even going to try to pronounce that name. Okay, so it looks like we're going to have some company at sea. And there you have it. Amen, 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 amen. I'm not gonna make that. I'd rather confirm that shot. That's unfortunate and aggravating. I accidentally hit his gun mantlet. Turning that turret so he can't pin me. 3 seconds on reload. I will try to bust this AMX. Here we go. Turn that turret. Okay, not bad. So far, I'm not doing terrible. I did mess my first shot up, but not too bad. They already down a heavy tank. It looks like they're down the BZ-166. Yeah, that's nice. And the SMV, that's nice too. That guy's a hard. If you know how to play him properly, he can hit you really hard. I did take a hit from the T-27. I need to try to scoot over so he can't hit me as easily. He is going to try to rush. Yeah, there you go. That goes to show you how derpy the gun is. It just dips straight into the ground. I'll be surprised. There we go. Got a nice shot in on that AMX. He's in a bad spot. He positioned himself in a terrible spot. You can see where that armor is coming into play and the hit points. It's nice to have. Ooh, that hurt. I didn't realize he was still there. And I'm going to throw gun rammer on. Or adrenaline. And let's see. 2, 1. Nope, unable to make that cut. I was able to block his shot. There you go. Armor coming into play once again. Let's see if I can't push up top and handle the Skoda T-27. Get the finishing shot on him. No, he's gone. Not a bad result. Definitely got to showcase the armor on this vehicle. The gun is alright. It's not the best gun, but it's workable. So the armor is what makes this vehicle nice to work with, as long as you're hull down. You do not want to expose that lower plate. 1900, not terrible. Block 1730, destroyed 1. Got a second class. Where did I place? Placed 3rd on the team. So there you have it. That's the E-10. Not a bad vehicle. Pretty strong on the armor department. The barrel hangs in there. I'd give the barrel a mid. But overall, not a bad tank. It is very enjoyable to play, though, on gravity. So keep that in mind. Fun tank overall, especially for a tier 7. I believe, I want to say that this is the heaviest tier 7 in the game. So do keep that in mind. With that, guys, I just thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.